It's so nice to have an afternoon off from that hectic police conference and away from Chief Inspector Bufflehead.
They really couldn't have held the conference in a better spot than Venice. And what perfect timing, too, since we could meet up for the art and opera festivals.
There's nothing not to like about Venice. Beautiful surroundings, great art, glorious music, and no mysteries. Ah! Ah! A pigeon attack! Ah!
Calm down, Willard. It's a homing pigeon. It's just delivered, a note. It appears you may be mistaken about there being no mysteries in Venice, Willard. Listen, never fear. El Ducko is near.
Now that I think about it, there are two things not to like about Venice. Pigeons and mysterious notes.
Oh, Willard, this is just my old friend El Ducko's way of letting me know he's in town for the art festival. I find it quite charming, really.
Charming.
Come, let's enjoy a relaxing stroll in the Piazza San Marco.
Signora Mallard, attenzione, crazy!
So much for relaxing strolls.
You must come with me, pronto!
Goodness, I hope we're not being arrested.
Ah! Signora Mallard, the world-famous detective! Oh, thank goodness you are here. A priceless painting has been stolen, and we need your help.
This is Alfredo, a palace guard here at the Doge's palace. His post is nearest this stolen painting.
I cannot believe I was tricked into leaving my post. And now Doxano Titian's great masterpiece, Venus and the Cupid Ducklings, may be lost forever.
Imagine stealing a priceless painting right in the midst of an international police conference. This thief is either brilliant or crazy.
And who might you be?
This is my nephew, Inspector Willard Widgeon of the Swiss Police. We're very fortunate that he happens to be in town for the conference.
See, of course. How fortunate.
Now, Alfredo, please tell us what happened.
It was just after we came on duty. We worked from 10 until 6. Someone set off the fire alarm, and everyone left the palace. When we came back, the painting was gone.
Please, show us the scene of the crime. Drawing signed by El Ducko? How curious.
The only clue the thief left was this abomination.
I think it's rather good, actually.
Good? He cannot compare to the great Italian masters.
El Ducko is one of Spain's most beloved artists.
Judging from this, his own art is so bad he has to steal the real thing.
Alfredo, I must tell you, you are quite mistaken if you think El Ducko stole the painting. I happen to know El Ducko quite well, and I assure you he would never do anything like this. He is a great artist and a kind and generous man. He saved my life in Madrid. Alfredo, would you mind if I kept this drawing for a little while? I think it might hold a clue.
Si, signora. Anything that will help you find the painting.
Thank you, Alfredo. Come, Willard. To solve this mystery, we must search Venice for El Ducko.
Then you will need a fast gondola. And I know a very good gondolier. You can depend on Gino. He will be waiting for you downstairs.
Oh, no! Here comes Chief Inspector Bufflehead.
I'll run along. Since your superior doesn't know I'm a detective, I wouldn't want him to think I'm interfering on a case.
Maybe we can both get away.
Widgeon!
Oh, Inspector Bufflehead. Chief Pinna. What a nice surprise.
I thought I gave you the afternoon off, Widgeon. Shouldn't you be floating about in some gondola with your auntie?
Well, I was, actually, but then we learned that a great masterpiece had been stolen from the palace.
Yes, it is terrible. But which painting?
Venus and the...
Oh, no, not the precious Cupid ducklings. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, not to worry, Chief Penny. My name is pronounced Penna. You have at your disposal the finest detective of the Swiss police.
Thank you, Inspector.
Not you, Widgeon. Me. We must search the scene of the crime for the clues right away.
There was one clue. The thief left a drawing signed by El Daco.
El Daco, that the Spanish paint splasher. We will bring him to justice.
Actually, I don't think El Daco is the culprit.
Why don't you just run along and play tourist, Widgeon?
Attenzione, all units. This is an all-Daxa bulletin for the capture of El Daco. Repeat, this is an ADB.
Oh, this is such a sad drawing. I wonder if it's meant to lead us to a sad place.
The Bridge of Sighs is a very sad place. It's where the prisoners crossed the canal to the dungeons in olden times.
May I have a closer look, Auntie? You know, I did study a bit of art in school. Yes, of course. This drawing appears sad at first glance, but it is in fact a very dramatic picture of a performer. This isn't a real weeping convict. It's a character from the opera. We must go to the opera house at once.
That's a very intriguing theory, Willard. You should get out of the opera house, and then Gino can take me on to the Bridge of Sighs. We should check every possibility that might help my dear friend El Daco.
El Daco seems to be very important to you, Auntie. How do you know him so well?
I met him while on holiday in Madrid. I had run into a spot of trouble with some jewel thieves, and I was close to losing my grip on the situation. But the brave and gallant El Daco came to my rescue. From that day forward, El Daco has been a constant and a loyal friend.
La Daquiche Opera House.
Hurry, Willard. There's no time to lose.
To the Bridge of Sighs, pronto!
No. Thanks anyway. Grazie. A depressed clown, the queen of broken hearts, but no weeping convict. How can that be? El Daco? El Daco!
You must be sure to see the floating opera tonight, Senora. When I was a little, I dreamed of one day being a great opera singer. I am the singing gondola.
Is the Bridge of Sighs much further, Gino? It seems like we've been traveling a very long time.
It is right here, Senora.
But, Gino, this is right around the corner from the front entrance to the palace.
Si, Senora, but I thought that you would enjoy the scenic route. I was only trying to be a good tour guide.
Look, another drawing. This looks like a market stall. Gino, take me to the biggest market in Venice, and please, no scenic routes this time.
To the market, pronto!
Willard? How do you happen to be here?
I was chasing El Daco. I saw him at the opera house.
El Daco? Why were you chasing him?
It was the strangest thing, Auntie. I got the feeling he was following me, but when I called out his name, he fled. What if he is guilty, Auntie?
That is impossible, Willard.
What about this disguise he wears to keep his true identity secret?
He's very modest. He shuns publicity. Now, we must find the real culprit and clear El Daco's name. Aha! Melons!
Melons? More pigeons.
This drawing must be pointing us back to Piazza San Marco, where all the pigeons gather.
Perhaps, Auntie, but I think I see something else. Aha! Yes, of course! The pigeons are all flying to the right. Their wings represent little feathery arrows pointing us in that direction.
You may be onto something, Willard, and I think you should follow your beak. But just to be sure, I will check out the piazza.
I got you this time!
Widgeon!
Inspector Bubblehead! Oh, what a surprise!
Widgeon? What on earth were you doing?
I'm terribly sorry, Inspector. I thought you were El Ducko.
What?
He was just here. At least I thought he was.
Where? Show me the villain.
Not to worry, Chief Panini. If El Ducko were right under our beaks, I would have sensed it.
That's a chief, a penna.
Years of police work have refined my senses. I can smell the criminal element when it's in my midst.
Yes, well, there is definitely something fishy in the air.
Is it much further, Gino?
Not too far, Signora. You know, Signora, you remind me a little bit of my Auntie Rosa. She was a great opera singer, a diva. It was from her that I got my dream to be the greatest opera singer the world would ever know.
You certainly have a very unique voice, Gino. Tell me, isn't there any way to go faster?
Si, Signora. I was just trying to give you the smoothest ride possible. Oh, look, here we are. La Piazza San Marco. Oh, no. Allow me, Signor.
Thank you, Gino.
Shoo!
Willard, I think you're actually on his turf. This square is home to Venice's pigeons.
Auntie, you're only getting here now? What took you so long?
It's a long story. But what are you doing here? You were traveling in the opposite direction.
I had another run-in with El Ducko, or at least I thought I did. It turned out to be Inspector Bubblehead. I was certain El Ducko was following me. His behavior is certainly suspicious.
You are right about that, Willard. Nothing with El Ducko is ever as it seems.
Get away! Shoot!
Please, go away!
Quick! This way!
Thank heavens, it's feeding time. Good work, Willard. If you hadn't acted quickly and led us to this spot, we might never have found this clue. You know, there's something about these drawings that bothers me, but I can't quite put my wing on it. At any rate, this drawing can only mean that we should go to the artist's quarter.
I would tend to agree with you, Auntie, if it weren't for this number, 1496, which can only refer to the Italian master, D'Angelo. He painted his most famous work in that year, and it now hangs in the Venice Art Museum.
Very perceptive, Willard. You must go to the art museum at once, and I'll have Gino take me to the artist's quarter just in case. Good luck! How curious.
Closed. Reopens tomorrow for Art Festival. Well, that's just ducky. El Ducko, wait! I'm not gonna lose you this time.
Gino, why must we go so slowly?
Signora, I did not want you to miss the beautiful sunset. It is Sibella. I don't know whether to cry or to sing.
Wait right here, please. I shouldn't be long. Oh, hello again. You must belong to El Ducko. Please take this to El Ducko at once. Take me to the Doge's palace. And, Gino, please hurry this time. I must get there before it's too late.
There's nowhere to run to, El Ducko. Stop, please.
Please, let me explain. I am not the thief.
Then why have you been running away?
I have been trying to get you alone, but every time you shouted my name, I had to run. I have been framed, and I need to hide until I can clear my name. You and Marjorie are the only ones I could turn to.
But how do you know who I am?
Oh, I have seen many photographs of you. My sweet Marjorie is very proud of her nephew, the police inspector. And I didn't want to bother her on her vacation, so I came to you.
Oh, not another pigeon.
This is my good friend Juanita. She's a homing pigeon, and she has a message for me. El Daco, meet me at the Doge's palace at once. If I am delayed, watch out for the trouble when the clock strikes 6. Signed, Marjorie Mallard. My beloved Marjorie. I feel she is in grave danger. She must have given this note to Juanita at my studio. Follow me. If she's on her way to the Doge's palace, then we may be lucky I'll find her en route.
Well, pardon me.
Huh? El Daco!
And Widgeon. For the love of ducks, what is he up to now?
Are you sure this is the right way, Gino? Gino, please pull over to the side. I want to get out now.
Sorry, Senora. I cannot do that.
Oh! 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 Willard! El Daco!
My dear Marjorie, I was so worried about you.
Oh, Auntie, I was completely wrong about the drawings. I'm so sorry. I put you at risk by leaving you alone.
No, Willard. Your interpretations help to solve an important part of the mystery.
I must keep out of sight until I have proof of my innocence.
I have all the proof you need right here in my knitting bag. Oh, but we must hurry. If we don't get to the palace by 6 o'clock, it will be too late.
Please, hurry. We must get to the palace as soon as possible.
Oh, no, it's Gino, and he's suddenly making record time. Please, go faster.
Take that, you scoundrel!
Uh-oh! We've sprung a leak!
The floating opera rehearsal. Come on, it's our only chance.
I am Willard Widgeon of the Swiss police, and I am commandeering this gondola for urgent police business. Take us to the Doge's palace at once.
Signora! Good news. I found the painting, and I was just bringing it back.
Really? Wherever did you find it?
Stop thief! Senior El Ducco, you are under arrest for the theft of a great painting. And Widgeon, I've half a mind to arrest you too for aiding and abetting a criminal.
El Ducco is no criminal, Inspector, but the real culprit does stand in our midst, and thanks to Willard and El Ducco, we have the evidence to prove it.
Duckwaddle. Chief Pancetta and I don't have time for this.
My name is Penna, Inspector Buffalo, and I am very interested to hear what she has to say.
Thank you, Chief Penna. The real culprit is the palace guard, Alfredo.
Senora, you are terribly mistaken. That is preposterous.
Is it? You had the perfect opportunity, and you thought you had the perfect plan. You copied El Ducco's work, and with Gino's help, placed the drawings around Venice to throw us off track. You pulled the fire alarm, and while everyone was outside, you put up the weeping convict drawing. You then hid the painting inside the palace and planned to take it when you got off duty at 6 o'clock. And just to make sure I wouldn't return to the palace before you made your getaway, you had your partner Gino delay me for as long as possible. Gino even went so far as to put birdseed in my knitting bag so we would be waylaid by pigeons.
That's quite a colorful story, but it's not what we in the police business call proof.
I was just getting to that, Inspector. Willard's careful interpretation of the drawings reminded me how important it is to look at the details. And that's when I noticed the signatures. The ones on El Duco's paintings in his studio and on the pigeon's note all slanted to the right. But all of the signatures on the drawings slanted to the left, which proves that El Duco did not do them. Only a left-wing duck would have been unable to copy El Duco's true signature. And I remembered that Alfredo used his left wing to unlock the exhibit room door. Alfredo is your left-wing thief. And thanks to the quick thinking and bravery of Willard and El Duco, I'm here to tell you about it.
Is it that so, Inspector Widgeon?
Well, I did study a bit of art in school. It's all in how deeply you look at a picture.
Willard's keen powers of observation are part of what makes him such a good detective.
Here, pigeons, it's supper time!
Go to work, Widgeon! Your superior is very lucky to have such a fine operative on his force. In fact, why don't you come work for me?
No, I simply couldn't part with Widgeon. He's my top duck.
What do you make of that picture, Marjorie?
I'd say it's a work of art.